Subscribe, please. Today, let's check out 25 village seeds for Minecraft 1.20.2. I'm recording this in Java Edition. The villages probably won't be there on Bedrock Edition, but the terrain and the biomes will be the same. So yeah, alright, let's get started. I'm starting off this video with one of the most beautiful Minecraft seeds I've ever seen. The terrain in this seed is just breathtaking, and all credit goes to Ignis Terrace, who originally shared this on Reddit. The spawn sits between a couple villages, so let's take a look at the less exciting one first. Even with that, it's still a pretty cool village. I love how it cuts into the hill like it does. The other village sits in one of the most incredible places I've ever seen in Minecraft. Everything about this area is just incredible. The village just tops off how great it really is. I really can't get over how beautiful this spawn area looks. The area surrounding spawn looks pretty amazing too. This is easily just one of my favorite Minecraft seeds I've ever seen. Okay, so I'm going to be showing every type of village in this video, so let's go ahead and start that early by showing a Taiga style village. This one generates near a nice little lake, so that adds some nice little scenery. It's also got two blacksmith buildings, which both come with loot, so there's a Taiga village. This seed here is pretty cool in my opinion. It shows a bit of a clash of biomes with how the structures generate. The jungle temple doesn't fit in with the desert village at all. The colors and styles are just so different. The structures generating together is really evident inside of the temple too. The sandstone and stuff in here is pretty crazy. If you can get down here, there's the usual chest behind the lever wall, and then there's the chest at the back of the temple. So yeah, just thought it was an interesting looking seed to share with you guys. Let's take a look at one of my personal favorite types of village seeds now. That's a ruined portal village. I'm not totally sure why it's one of my favorite types of seeds. I think probably because it sort of looks like the villagers built around the portal, and then over time the portal eroded or something, I guess. The portal here is sort of sunken down. And look what I found in the chest. Both types of golden apple. Always like when parts of a village generates into water like this. One building generating out in the water is this blacksmith too, so make sure to grab the loot here. You know what? Let's stay on the ruined portal village topic again, but this time let's make it a bit more rare with an abandoned zombie village. I mean, it being a zombie village just makes it more rare. That's all that's really special about it, honestly. The ruined portal is giant too, so that's cool. But yeah, there you go. Alright, so this seed was originally posted to Reddit by Legendary Duck. Just a few blocks away from spawn is this plains village. Some of it goes into the river, and some of it goes into the forest over here. And then right over here, there's a ruined portal. Nice having this near spawn, I guess. Another place for some loot too. And then northeast of spawn is what I really wanted to feature this seed for. This village generation just looks really cool. It just looks really cool generating within a cave like this. And then there being a mine shaft here too just looks awesome. Makes it look like it's a mining village or something. Just a really cool area and a pretty cool village seed. So this seed here just has a pretty standard plains village at spawn. I really wanted to show this seed because of the terrain though. The plains is surrounded by a forest. It gives a nice little plains area to build some sort of spawn area. And it has a natural forest barrier. The village is just an added plus. Let's check off another village type from the list now. This one, as you can see, is a snowy style village. These villages are pretty cool due to the variation of different building types that are in them. Aside from that though, the seed is just a typical snow village seed for those that may be looking for one. Let's check out an island village now. Island village seeds never get old. I always enjoy doing a search for island villages. Just one of those things I love to find in Minecraft. This one has the island section with the village jetting off the side of it, and then another island section on the other side. The village has 3 separate church buildings. A pretty cool seed. This here is a desert temple village seed. Nearby you can see that there's a mangrove swamp. There's a village over there too. Looking at the map, we can see that there's more to explore near spawn, but I'll leave that up to you if you want to check it out. The village is a pretty normal desert village. with some crazy terrain near it. The desert temple sits right on the edge of the village, with this building actually connecting to the temple. Inside of the temple, we get 1 chest, 2 chests, 3 chests, and finally 4 chests. We've seen every other type of village to this point, so now let's check out a Savanna village. These are probably my least favorite of the various village variants. Honestly, Savanna biomes are just not my favorite in general, so that probably has something to do with that feeling. But for those that are looking for one, well, there's one for you. Right over here, we can find our next village. Not directly at spawn, but close enough. I think you can see why I wanted to show the seed in today's video. I mean, this just looks really awesome. I love finding things like this that happen with Minecraft world generation. Speaking of which, let's not overlook how cool this terrain looks too. Pretty cool village. I think this is a pretty cool seed if you're just looking for villages, which I mean, you're watching a village seeds video, so... But yeah, there's a village here at the spawn point. It's a plains village, as you can see. There's a decent amount of buildings packed into the small area. This spawn village is flanked by 2 other villages too. This one towards the northeast is actually a zombie village, so that makes it a bit more rare. It's a pretty small village. The village towards the southwest is just a normal plains village. It's a pretty decent size, and it's got a blacksmith in it, so you can grab the blacksmith loot. But yeah, there's a triple village seed. I said earlier, I don't really like savanna biomes, but that's not including windswept savanna biomes. These create some of the craziest Minecraft terrain that you can find in a default Minecraft world. Adding in a village to the area just makes it even more wild looking. I mean, how cool is it having this blacksmith building up here? It really makes getting to find the loot even more rewarding. Windswept biomes are just so crazy. Next up, we've got a fairly uncommon type of seed, I guess. It's a mangrove swamp biome with an abandoned zombie village within it. This really isn't the easiest to film because the swamp is so grown in, but just trust me when I say that there's a few buildings around the spawn. Just thought this was an interesting seed to share, something a bit different I guess. Getting into the final 10 seeds, let's just look at a classic mansion village seed. But first, if you've made it this far into the video, let me know by commenting with the word brain. Be creative with the comment too. The village generates on the side of a meadow hill. That causes some interesting looking generation at the very least. You can see just how close the village is to the mansion here. The entrance to the mansion looks pretty cool. There are actually some alleys on the bottom floor of the mansion. The second floor has an arena room with some loot at the top. Then at the top floor we can find this hidden room which has a chest with some loot too. So there you have a mansion village seed. This seed here just has a lot at spawn. We see immediately the ice spikes in village. We can also see there's some massive mountains around the spawn too. I think the ice spikes mixed in throughout the village looks really cool. It really adds to the wintry atmosphere of the area. Just a cool look. One more thing about this seed that I haven't mentioned is that there's actually an igloo here too. It fits right in with the village. And it's got a basement too, so you can do the zombie villager transformation down there if you want. There's just a lot going on in this seed. We've already seen one island village seed, so let's change it up a bit and see this one that's a savanna village. In this case, it's quite literally just a village in the middle of an ocean. No island to be seen anywhere. I love when that happens. In this seed, we've got a village fully within a cherry grove forest. Villages and biomes they aren't supposed to be in are always great to find. I think cherry groves are one of my favorites. The colors and atmosphere throughout a cherry grove look awesome. This is just a cool village seed. Here we have just a basic plains village. I often get comments saying that some people are looking for a normal village seed, so I try to add one into every village seeds video I make. It's a decent sized plains biome. There is a blacksmith here too, so that's nice to have. Just a nice basic plains village seed for those who want one. Getting into the final 5 seeds here, well, you probably won't see the village right away, but turning right back here is when you see it. Pretty crazy looking area, huh? I mean, the shipwreck being here is crazy enough, but it being in an iceberg is just absolutely wild. Just an incredible location, honestly. There's 3 total blacksmith buildings in the village, each with loot of course, and check out this little lush cave area right behind the farm there. Speaking of which, there's some lush cave sections on the cliffs too. I don't know, this is just such a cool seed. Next up, we've got another desert temple village seed, but this time the village is actually a plains village instead of a desert village. Just makes it a bit different. The temple definitely doesn't fit in with the plains village. There's a building right up against the temple, and inside of the temple, we get the usual 4 chests at the bottom. There's also a ruined portal nearby too. I mean, actually it's just a part of the village too. More chance at some loot when you dig down to the chest too. So yeah, there's another seed with a village and desert temple. Getting into the final 3 seeds here, we've got a pretty cool one. It's a cliff island with a village on it. It's not the biggest of cliffs we've ever seen, but it's still pretty awesome. I love when villages generate off the sides of cliffs like this. I mean, look at these little sections generating on the side of the cliff. Just such a cool way for the village to generate. Making it an island makes it even more crazy looking. Just a cool seed. The village in this seed is actually in the middle of 2 temples. We can see over here in the jungle near spawn is a jungle temple. You can see how close it is to the village here. Inside of the temple, we've got a chest behind the lever wall, and then a chest at the back of the temple too. Then, of course, right over here, we've got the village. The lush ravine in the middle of it just looks awesome. Then there's a blacksmith in the village too. Even more chance at some loot in this seed. And finally, right over here, we've got a desert temple. It's just a quick walk from the village. As always, there's 4 chests in the bottom of the temple. So if you're looking for some quick loot, this is a great seed to get that. Let's finish off this video with a pretty beautiful seed. It's a mountain circle seed, but inside of the mountains, we've got a village and woodland mansion. I always love the look of mountain rings in Minecraft. Adding in the village and mansion in the middle just makes it look even more incredible. The village itself is actually pretty huge. We've got buildings right up against the side of the mansion, and buildings stretching up the side of the mountain too. Inside of the mansion, we've got these sheep right near the entrance, a farm over here, and there's some alleys too. On the second floor, there's an entire village building, and you can really get a view of the village from the top floor windows. Underneath all of this at spawn, there's an ancient city. I think it's just nice knowing this is down here. It's a nice addition to all that is already at spawn. So yeah, there's a mansion village seed. It's really just such a cool looking Minecraft seed. Well, there you have 25 village seeds that are working for the 1.20.2 Java edition of Minecraft. Let me know which one of the seeds in this video is your favorite. Also, in the comments, share any seeds that you think people should check out. Be sure to check out my blog post for all of the coordinates and information about the seeds in this video. And if you want to help me out, leave a like on this video. For more Minecraft videos, be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications. Alright guys, that's going to do it for me. Thank you so much for watching. I'm out of here. See ya.